Hi, my name is Petre, and these are my graphic designs for the band name Limitedly Free. First, I want to talk about how we got the name Limitedly Free. The genre of music they do play is rock, and rock bands usually tend to have a very unique name with some type of meaning behind it. As you see below, there are some examples, but the main goal of the name is to catch the audience's attention. So to be able to do that, of course, we want to include that unique name characteristic that most rock bands have, but we also want to use two of the most powerful words that people want to hear, which in this case are the words free and limited. People like to hear the name free because it means for two reasons. One, there's no limitations, and people tend to kind of like that, being able to decide what they want to do and get those kind of characteristics. But they also like hearing it for marketing and retail reasons. When you hear something free, obviously you're drawn to it and you want to know what you can get that's free and doesn't cost any money. People like hearing the word limited because it does mean means exclusive, and people like to be a part of exclusive things naturally. To the right, you do see the logo of the band name Limitedly Free, and we definitely did want to embrace that rock culture. Rock has a lot of symbols, and some of those include the skull, fire, and darker colors. So we definitely want to incorporate that into our logo. And each part of the logo definitely symbolizes something. For example, wings usually represent freedom, and since in the name we do have the word free, we definitely wanted to incorporate that. We also have the skull, which is one of the most known symbols in rock music, and it's known to be very hardcore. We also included darker colors such as red and black. Red represents strength, determination, and passion, and black represents mystery, rebellion, aggression, power, and authority. All things we want the band to include, and that is incorporated in rock music today, so we definitely want to show that in the logo. And finally, we do have the initials LF, that stands for Limitedly Free, and rock font, so that way it just really stands out and represents the name of the band. For the webpage banner, one of the number one ways of marketing is through technology and websites and such, so we definitely want to take advantage of that. And because of that, we need to make sure the website and the webpage banner is very clear, easy, and organized, so that way we're not giving our fans a hard time by scrolling through it and trying to check out some stuff. So, of course, one of the number one things we want to feature is the logo, and we want to make that kind of bigger, which that's why it's at the top left. We also want to include the name, which you see, and we want to include pictures, so that way they see the kind of experience Limitedly Free gives you, and they kind of get the vibe. So, of course, we'll create a big picture, like you see there, of the band performing, so that way they get the vibe and kind of get the experience. Now, like I said, we also want to make this easy and organized. So you see everything's labeled, and they know exactly where to go and how to get tickets and such. So that way, like I said, it is an easy experience and it's not stressful in any sort of way. So this is the merchandise that we would be selling, and for this I've created 3 different t-shirt designs, so that way you're able to see the overall experience of what we'd be selling to the audience and to the fans. First up, I have a red t-shirt design. This is the front and this is the back. And also, you might see more male models here, but we'd have the t-shirts come in unisex, so that way both sides can get the overall experience and buy whatever they want. So for the red t-shirt, I do have the logo on the back, so that way it's just plain and clean. And then on the front, I have the words Limitedly Free, again in that rock lettering, because we want to embrace that culture, with our saying underneath that says rock and roll freely. After that, I do have this white design t-shirt, and this is kind of inspired by Brandy Melville, as that's a very popular trend. At the top, you see the girl modeling them, and they have a more smaller logo. And then for the men, like I said, both would come in unisex. You have the bigger logo, so that was just nice and clean. And finally, we have the black t-shirt. This is the front and this is the back. With the white t-shirts, by the way, there's nothing on the back. Like I said, we're kind of going for that nice, clean feeling. With the black t-shirts, this is inspired by the brand In and Out, which is very popular, and like I said, we know that these are nice brands that people like, so that's why we kind of want to go with the same style and keep up with those trends. So you have the black on the front, in the left corner just says the words Limitedly Free, of course in that rock lettering, and then on the back we kind of have this fire, which is another symbol of the rock culture, and of course we want to include that with the logo. Now, this is the car that Limitedly Free would be driving around. We definitely made sure to make it a van, so that way it's easy to transport equipment and comfortable for those long trips. Overall, the goal of the car should be to bring the logo to life, so that way it grabs people's attention while they're driving around. And it's just free marketing. It's a free way to market, which is very helpful and useful, so we should definitely take advantage of it. The name should be the main focus, so as you see right here, is like the biggest part of the van, and of course we want to include the symbols like the fire, the darker colors, and we just want to make sure we're including that all the way around. So we have the logo on the car door, so that should definitely stand out. And of course we have the catchphrase on the car door, rock and roll freely. So once again, it's really just making the logo and the experience and creating free marketing. And now of course we have the stage design, and with the stage design, we want to make it an experience that the fans will never forget. So that way, again, we take advantage of that free marketing, and we have people come in, enjoy it, and then go back out again and tell people to come back and have a great time. So we definitely want to make sure that, like I said, we make it a memory that they'll never forget. So things we should include on the stage is a smoke machine. The smoke machine kind of takes advantage of that rock vibe again, very mysterious, kind of fun. Next, we want lights. The brighter the lights, the more they want to pay attention. We definitely want to make sure no one's sleeping in the audience or anything like that. So with flashing lights and kind of vibrant, they're making it fun and you want to engage in it. The fire machine would definitely be a fun way to end it, the experience, and make sure it's a lot of fun. This would be really great as a finale, especially, so that way, once again, like I said, we're just getting the audience's attention. I also want a screen with a projector, so that way they're able to get to know the band while they're performing. With the screen, we can definitely have things like parts of their music videos, pictures of them, like the lyrics. The logo, of course, should be projected, especially about before they go on. So that way, like I said, they're able to get to know them and see what kind of people they are and get a feel for the band and just be able to embrace them. We also want to have instruments all around, and we want to make sure it's a very clear setup, so that way from any seat in the place that they're performing, you're able to see all of them and see the experience that's going on and what they're doing. The people performing should definitely, like I said, be scattered like some of these photos, so that way from any seat that you're in, you're able to see the overall experience and get the total vibe no matter where you are. So we definitely want to include all these things, and like I said, make it a fun memory that they're able to go back on and enjoy and just never forget. So yes, this is the band, Limitedly Free.